Hi, hello. My name is Bianca. My stage name is Velma Vouloir. So I'm a baby burlesque performer from Melbourne in Australia, and this is my video submission to apply for the scholarship for the 2017 Congress on Undress. So thank you so much for even watching this video. I really appreciate you taking the time to sit and listen to me banter about my love of burlesque for the next 15 minutes. Welcome to my gorgeous kitchen. As you can see, it's very fancy. I've just put my 2-year-old to bed and I'm sitting here in my sexy pajamas. Ooh. Yeah, so this is definitely the Bianca version of me as opposed to the Velma version of me. I hope that's okay. Cool. All right, so let's answer these questions for you. How long have you been performing? I did my first burlesque group performance probably a little over a year ago, and I did my first burlesque solo performance a little over 2 weeks ago. So brand new for this burly baby. How did I become interested in burlesque? I had just moved back to Melbourne. I'd been living in France for a few years and I just had my son, Teddy. So we moved back, he was 2 months old, and I was battling postnatal depression and anxiety pretty full on. I was in a really low place in my life. I was feeling really depressed. Creatively, I was completely dead inside. I felt like I'd lost me, and I was never going to get me back, basically. So I was looking for something to do for myself as a completely selfish thing for me. And a friend of mine, Kate Lumsden, she was like, why don't you try burlesque? And I was like, what do you mean try burlesque? Where can you try burlesque? And she put me on to Poppy Cherry from Maison Burlesque. And at the time, just with work and baby and everything, I didn't have time. I couldn't even get into a class, but Poppy arranged to do some one-on-one lessons with me in fan dancing. So I went and did that, and that just was like life-changing. Straight away I was like, oh God, I'm home. Like, just standing in a beautiful studio with a beautiful pair of feather fans and, just feeling graceful and beautiful and feminine, and doing something that was, for me, was just unreal. So very quickly, burlesque just became a really important part of my life, and I changed my work around so that I could get to classes, and I started doing 1 class and 2 classes and 3 classes, and privates, and I actually work for Maison Burlesque now as in a part-time capacity. So it's like, in the last 12 months, my whole life is slowly becoming more centered just around burlesque. Yeah, absolutely. So that was it. So interested in a long time, but it's still a relatively new thing for me as a student. What made you decide to try performing? I just wanted to get up there and give it a go. I went to quite a few student shows first, and I was just blown away with the confidence of the women up there, all ages, all sizes, all backgrounds of dance experience, and they all just looked like they were having the world's best time. Like, it's like a party happening on stage that you're not really invited to because you're not up there. And I was like, I want to be up there too. So the first first performance was a group fan routine to Blue Velvet, and it was great. It was so exhilarating. It was so fun, and my partner was there, and I got off stage and he was like, that was so amazing, I'm so proud of you. I was up on stage feeling like I was just hiding behind my fans the whole time, like, oh my God, I'm really doing it. Oh my God, I'm taking my bra off now. But it was amazing. But yes, I was definitely very self-conscious, very aware of everything that I was doing or not doing, and what are people thinking when they look at me, and am I doing it right, and do I look pretty enough, and like all this just terrible self-talk. How does that compare to now? Now I I'm just completely in the moment when I'm up on stage. Well, a lot more anyway. I won't say completely because I'm not perfect. But yeah, I mean, in 12 months, I've gone from, you know, really shy, negative kind of self-talk up on stage in a group performance to doing a solo for the first time 2 weeks ago, you know, by myself, going from ball gown to pasties and G-string and just loving every second of it. So yeah, my confidence has definitely grown. My, you know, sense of self, my joy, just how much I want to give to the audience is definitely expanded. I really enjoy playing with the audience now. You know, you thrive off the applause and they clap and you just want to do more. And yeah, so definitely there's been a huge development there. How would you describe your style of performance? The solo I just did is a very classic piece. Very sultry, very smooth, very elegant. I like quite technical styles. I enjoy dancing a lot, really playing with the audience. Yeah, it was so 1940s jazz piece, big classic feather fans. But I mean, you know, the routine that another solo that I'm developing at the moment is completely opposite. It's like high energy, real like in your face, bawdy, comedy. Yeah, so I'm still experimenting. You know, I've got ideas that I want to do. It's like these, you know, 80s neo kind of stuff. I've got some stuff that is a lot more exotic and really sexual. Some stuff is a lot more demure, and yeah, I'm just playing with it all really. So yes, ask me again in like 12 months and maybe I'll have a better idea for you. Who inspires you? Everyone. Poppy Cherry, she's just like so much fun and she gets on stage and she's just an absolute firecracker. Kellyanne Doll, Betty Bombshell. I love Alyssa Kitt, Bella DeJacque, Imogen Kelly, Frankie Valentine, Honey Be Good, Ruby Slippers, Willow J. Oh my gosh, yeah, there's a whole mass of you know, beautiful people up on stage. I saw Dita Von Teese on tour last year, which was just gorgeous. She's definitely an inspiration. She's just such a beautiful moving picture, and she's just you know, I guess she really has helped so much in bringing burlesque back into popular culture. And you know, her costumes, Catherine Delish, is just like wow. It's just so amazing. So yes, definitely. I mean, there's a lot of people that inspire me that, you know, aren't burlesque performers, musicians. David Bowie, definitely. He's one of my all-time favorites. Rita Hayworth, definitely. Tempest Storm, Betty Page, definitely. Marilyn. You know, there's just all of these beautiful classic bombshells that really, you know, helped define the 20th century, you know, ideals of beauty and femininity. So yeah, for sure, I definitely go back and look through. I love looking at, you know, old movies, old pictures, old costumes, and just seeing what it is, what colors, you know, the styles, the way they move. So yeah, definitely inspired by that too. What are your strengths as a performer? I have been told, so the feedback that I got after doing my solo was my presence on stage is really good. You know, confidence, musicality, dance technique. Yeah, I'm definitely in control, I would say, when I'm on stage. My weaknesses would definitely be, I think I hold back a lot and it annoys me, and it's something that I'm still working on, but I definitely, I could just, you know, be 100,000 times more energetic and powerful and explosive on stage, 100%. And I think I play it safe a little bit too much at the moment, and that's something that I really want to get rid of. I want to just like walk out and be like, I'm here. Goals for the next 12 months. I want to have, developed, I would say, another 3 solos in the next 12 months. So I've got 4 under my belt that I have, they're developed, costumed, music, choreography is done. They're ready for performance. I want to take as many different classes from as many different teachers as I can. I want to, practice exploring different styles, different genres, classic, neo. I want to get up on stage as many times as I can. I want to enter as many competitions, shows. I just want the snowball to keep rolling and just see where it ends up. How will attending the weekend benefit you? Look, it will be life-changing, because the thought of, spending an entire weekend just devoted to burlesque and, meeting people in the community and trying as many different things as possible is just going to be absolutely unreal. But I think I've got a lot to learn about so many different aspects of burlesque. I'm really excited at the variety that I've seen on the timetable that you've put up. I love, there's veils, there's fans, there's chair, there's classic, there's neo, there's stuff on costuming, there's stuff on marketing, self-promotion, there's stuff on, makeup and everything. I'm just really, really excited about that. I want to get to know as many people as I can and just learn from as many different instructors as I can, and just soak it all up like a big sparkly sponge. What are you most looking forward to at Congress? I mean, the performance gala at the end is, I'll be front and center just being like, yes! Woo girling the entire time. But yeah, I mean, again, it's community, it's networking, it's just trying a million different things, and, being able to just focus just on that, and then come back and tell the world about it as well. It's just something that's really, really exciting. Why should you be the recipient of the scholarship? I think that I will really benefit from this scholarship. I will make the most of it, and I will put it to excellent use. I promise you I will do that. Burlesque is quickly becoming one of the biggest parts of my life. It's not something that I just want to do for fun, on the weekend kind of thing. It's something that I'm thinking about all the time. I'm living it, I'm breathing it, I'm trying to, get this happening. So I think, I will benefit, because, I mean, obviously financially that's a huge advantage to get flights and accommodation and attendance to the weekend is fantastic. I know that I will use it, and I will talk about it, and I will tell everyone about it, and I will report back a million different things, and I'll continue to try different things after the weekend is gone, and I will just take it and I will put it to use. Nominate one other performer you think would benefit from the scholarship, and why. Look, Kate Lumsden, I will nominate Kate. She, is the woman that first introduced me to burlesque and to Maison Burlesque. And so, I have a lot to thank her for. She's, she's really passionate about burlesque and performance art. And I know that, she would definitely get a lot out of the weekend, and she would definitely make the most of it and put the work in and use it, definitely, 100%. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this, and I really hope I get awarded the scholarship. Thank you again, and I will hopefully hear from you soon. Okay, bye.